Hello everyone and welcome. Firstly, let me ask you a question. Are you considering teaching English online? Perhaps as an entirely new profession? Perhaps as an additional income to supplement your existing earnings? Or maybe even you're considering becoming a digital nomad and travelling full-time while being able to maintain a sustainable income? Just like I've been doing for the last 4 years. If any of these things apply, this video could be for you. So for existing subscribers, hello everyone, welcome back. You may know that I have been writing and designing teaching online ebooks for some time now, and finally they're available, and probably you'll come into this video because you want to know how to get them. So you can check down in the description below or in the pinned comment, you can find various links down there where you can purchase them. I'm going to go into the ebooks in a bit more detail later in this video. But firstly, for any of you that are new, welcome, hello everyone, and also just a bit about myself. So I'm David, I'm originally from London in the UK, and I've been travelling full-time since late 2016. I've been teaching English online since late 2017, so about 3 years. And the thing I want to talk about first is the fact that there seems to be, rather, a huge misconception in relation to teaching English online. And in the digital nomad community, I hate using that word, there is a lot of coverage in relation to the fact that the only way to teach English online is by A, having an American accent, B, you have to have a bachelor's degree, C, you have to be employed by a Chinese company teaching children in China, and three things which are very important. You know, these companies generally provide you with lesson material that you have to stick to. The second thing is that it can be quite rigid in terms of the hours that you can work. It's not very flexible in many cases. In some it can be. You generally have to work on Beijing time. And the third thing, which is the most important thing, you're basically paid a salary with these companies, and that means that you don't really have much flexibility around controlling your income. That's where Italki comes in. So one of the common questions that I'm asked is, what's it like teaching children in China or people in China? The fact is I don't really know, because out of about 2,500 lessons now in 3 years, I've had about 4 students in China. That's it. Predominantly my students are in Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Belarus, countries like that, and generally they are B2 to C2 level, so upper intermediate to advanced level. With Italki you can of course teach beginners, you can of course teach children. For me, that's just my preference, and it's the same for many people. If your preference is teaching children or beginners, or maybe you've got experience in a classroom environment teaching those people, that's brilliant. I admire you. But for me, teaching children is just not something I want to do. And in relation to the 3 points I mentioned, one of the great benefits, or 3 of the great benefits of teaching online with Italki are the facts that, gotta get my grammar right, I don't know. So firstly, lesson material. You can produce your own lesson material, design it, create it, in order to create bespoke and unique material for your students. Secondly, you are more flexible, so you can choose when you work. You might want to work in the evenings, you might want to work in the mornings, you might want to work at the weekends. That's fine. You can make yourself available at those times on Italki. But the third thing is the thing that people are often surprised about when I tell them. You can determine your own pricing. So you might want to say $10 US, $20 US, $40 US, depending on a speciality that you might have. So that's the great thing. You're not limited in relation to your pricing. So on to the ebooks themselves. So the first one is all about teaching English online with Italki to adults, okay? And it's primarily for people that haven't started on Italki before. Perhaps you're watching this because you're researching which platform to use and you just want a bit more information. So this ebook goes into a lot of detail in relation to things such as your mindset to online teaching, some of the differences that you can find between online and classroom teaching, how to put together your video introduction, how to do trial lessons. It gives you an ideal structure that I use. Obviously it's different for everyone in terms of trial lessons. Before, during and after lesson planning, problems you may face, etc, etc. That ebook is really useful for those of you that haven't got started yet and you're looking for more information. The second ebook is about lesson material. Okay, this one I think will be especially useful for those of you that have already started on Italki. Maybe you've set up your profile, you're just getting started and you're thinking, oh my god, where do I start with lesson material? Because it can be an absolute minefield. I think I actually said that in the ebook. Because, you know, you start off and you think, oh, I'm going to put together like a lesson material catalogue, but you end up with documents all over the place and it can just get very disorganised. So having a 67-page ebook, 67 pages with a plethora of lesson material for you as a starting point, emphasis on the word starting point because you will add to it. And also my lesson material ebook is not an exhaustive list. Obviously there are plenty more, a multitude more of topics that you can add to it. Okay, so those are the two ebooks, and in terms of getting hold of them, okay, this is the thing. So currently, at the time of filming this video, they are available on two platforms. Firstly, as you'd expect, Amazon. So if you want to read them on a Kindle Fire, or even the Kindle app on your smartphone or tablet, you can download them from Amazon. Secondly, the other platform is PAYHIP, which I absolutely love. It's brilliant. This is for those of you that maybe you want to download them in PDF format. You know, I think that's far more common. I don't have a Kindle. I read everything in PDF format. And the great thing about that website, two great things actually, I can apply discounts to it. So currently there is a 20% discount. If you buy the first one, you then get 20% off the second one, and vice versa. There's also a thing on there where you can share it on Facebook when you buy it and you get 25% off. The other great thing is that for anyone that uses that link that you share on Facebook, they also get 25% off. So there are some great offers there at the moment. There will be other platforms available in the near future. Probably if you're watching this in 6 months' time, there will be other links down below. The third option that you can use, of course, just send me an email. I can send you some Dropbox links, downloadable Dropbox links, and you can pay me on PayPal with those. You just have to send me a screenshot on email showing me that you've done the payment, and I'll send you that within 48 hours. So that's it really. I hope that if you buy these ebooks, they will be useful for you. You know, the things that are in the lesson material ebook, particularly, there's general topics, IELTS topics, C2 proficiency, business English, you name it. And also some bits there that you wouldn't really expect generally to find in terms of teaching, video topics from YouTube, things like that. So take a look, and I hope you find them useful. Thank you for watching. I may do some more videos in the future about teaching online. If you would like that, let me know down in the comments. And if you do have any questions about Italki or in general teaching online or digital nomad life, full-time travel, just let me know down in the comments. I will endeavour to reply. So I'll see you next time. Have a lovely day. Catch you later.